Hybrid work is the new norm. And at Flybits, we embraced the change, but wanted to make it better. As a company at the forefront of AI and data innovation, we understand that video conferencing and messaging platforms are not enough.
AI is very good at generating a lot of data in a very short amount of time. So consuming that amount of data is difficult on a 2D screen. It is difficult to consume a lot of data when you have limited resources. So if you imagine that all of that data could be around you and you could just very naturally interact with that data, that'd be great.
Immersive technologies enable us to effectively break free from the limitations of physical spaces and boundaries.
Immersive spaces allow teams to come together and for ideas to flow and interact like they used to. They allow for people to interact in a more authentic way. And this really drives creativity and collaboration and retention and processing in a way that you can't over the conference call.
There are a lot of studies that we've seen pop up over the last couple of months that really show that training in VR has a lot of benefits. So when it comes to feeling a greater sense of presence, when it comes to being around your coworkers, that is something that we see a lot in these studies. When it comes to memory retention, that is something that seems to be heavily increased when doing training in VR versus training through just video calls or in the real world.
We were perfectly positioned to bridge this gap between the physical and virtual workspace.
So Flybits is great at bringing data from a lot of different sources into a secure environment and then making decisions on those data points and building content in a no-code manner that can be pushed to people's 2D screens generally and the mobile screen in particular. Where Open Dome comes in is that now for the first time we're adding a channel that is not just a 2D screen, but instead we have an immersive spatial environment where people can consume this great content that our customers are building. We have a tool called the Open Dome Studio. And in Open Dome Studio, you can take your virtual space and then attach visualizations and then attach data sources to those visualizations to make it very easy to build these virtual environments for your end users. Generally, what we're seeing is that the XR market is growing quite rapidly. We're seeing a 30% increase in the market year over year. So it's going to be interesting to see where we are in a couple of years from now with headset sales being projected to be at 85 to 100 million units.
Introducing Flybits' new XR solution.
Open Dome Office came from the desire to bridge any gaps within the hybrid working model. We as a company have employees all over the world and we wanted to make sure that they all had the same working experience. We started with our team, asking them their pain points, what they needed, what they wanted, and then instead of being dependent on external data, we used our own internal data. We created a hub. We did this by taking our Toronto headquarters and turning it into a VR space.
A simple floor plan can now be transformed into a dynamic digital twin, opening doors and optimizing and harnessing the full potential of your tools and data.
This is really demonstrating the power and the unique capabilities of our platform. Bring data from different systems, HR systems, payroll systems, calendar systems, insurance systems, really turn those into experiences and personalize it, not just on a two-dimensional screen, but also on an immersive experience that is helping all our colleagues globally to log in, whether using their phone or web or a headset, and get a better understanding and a better collaborative dynamics within our office.
So take back chatting with your workplace besties and never forget to celebrate birthdays and milestones. Conduct a team stand-up, check out your master calendars, or present to remote customers and team members without needing to be in the physical office. Seamlessly integrate your data sources to create new tools and insights to increase your productivity and office efficiency. Imagine being able to see what your team is working on, where your projects are, and how you can support them all in one glance. Simplify and enhance onboarding, learning, and development. One place to see vacation requests, who's out sick, who's in, and what needs your immediate attention. Create team environments based on their interests, wants, and needs. Eliminate scheduling conflicts and make your virtual space even more tangible with NFC tags.
Just think about basic examples. On every desk at Flybits, there is a sensor. When someone comes in, they put their phone on this, their digital twin will go live on Open Dome Office.
Unlock a workplace where you can keep making moments that matter. Open Dome Office, powered by Flybits, your new commute to work.